Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and today I want to show off one of my favorite mods ever for The Sims 4. This is Swimmable Worlds by Nerdy. So, for years now, I've really wanted Maxis to go back and add open water swimming to older worlds, because the first time we got it was Island Living, where our Sims could swim in Sulani, and they've added swimmable areas to almost every world since then, but they haven't done that for any of the worlds before Island Living, which really sucks because there's so many cool swimmable areas that they could do. And I just love having open water to swim in because it just makes the worlds feel more open, and I just find it more enjoyable most of the time over swimming in a pool. So I'm just gonna go over the free version that's out right now. There's two parts that are out for free, and then there's another two that are still behind the Patreon paywall at the time of recording this. So we'll start with Willow Creek and Oasis Springs since they're the base game worlds, and then I'll do the pack worlds, including Granite Falls. So we'll save that one for last because we'll have to go on vacation for that. And by the way, this does not install the same way as most mods do. It does not go in the mods folder. It's, if you've used Softer Hazes lighting mods like Sunblind or Milk Thistle and all those other ones, it's very much the same thing, where you're replacing the .world files instead. So it makes those changes and makes these water swimmable. So in Willow Creek, we're just here in the Crawdad Quarter. So, let's see, I can just, no, I'll have to actually get in the water first, because, yeah, just like with other swimmable areas, you don't have to just swim. You can, like, go to work. Well, I don't know what that was there. I guess sometimes it's weird when you're just, like, clicking on water that's more shallow, then there's other options that come up. Yeah, look at this. They're actually getting into the water. This is something I thought I would never be able to do in Willow Creek. But there you go. Start swimming. And we'll have Zach just get out his pool floaty here. Floaty McWhale face. Place in world. Oh, yeah, and it's Sim Earth Day in my game, which is just a custom holiday that I made. So, yeah, swimming does help with that. And there we go! We're kayaking in Willow Creek! It's Jasmine Holiday's over there in the top left being like, oh my gosh, this is amazing! I wish my event did that! But, yep, there we go. So, one thing to keep in mind though, since we're not normally able to have our Sims go all the way out here, you may occasionally have trouble with the cameras. Like, I can't go any farther to the left than this, except like when I'm over here, because then there's this piece of land that sticks out. But yeah, it can be a little awkward at times, but then you can still, whoops, yeah, we just hit the tab key, then we have a lot more freedom to go where we want. Oh, Zach's taking a sweet time. Well, yeah, he just really wanted to celebrate that he completed a tradition for Sim Earth Day, but there we go. Just kayaking along with some free cam. This is so cool. So just to give you a better idea of how far we can go out here, just kind of drawing with my mouse cursor. So not all the way out here, but yeah, just about here, and then all this, and can go kind of like along here. Yeah, we can go like around here and then in here as well. I think your Sims, like if they walk out here, they could still get in the water from there. But yep, that's just the one area in Willow Creek that we can do this. So this is where we just were. So you can just visit any of these lots here in order to go swimming. And then let's go over to Oasis Springs. There's two areas that we can swim: Mirage Canyon and in Skyward Palm. So let's just start by going to the lounge here. Okay, yeah, I forgot this one is actually more just wading rather than full-on swimming. It seems the water is too shallow to full-on swim or go boating and do that stuff. Zach just like, yeah, I'm gonna wade, and just stand here. So yeah, you can wade around in here. I'm not sure if, oh, how cute. I'm not sure if wading helps cool down from the heat, because it is a heat wave here right now. But yeah, if you want to just go and wait around, maybe take some cute photos, you can certainly do so. But yeah, it just goes to like not too far out really. So yeah, that is unfortunate. I guess the big reason why Maxis hasn't done this themselves is because they would have to reshape some of the terrain and make the water deeper so they can do this. I don't know if that would break saves or not, but what we'll see in Evergreen Harbor in particular is quite interesting, because I even thought doing something like what NerdyDoll did would break it, but thankfully with Skyward Palms, it's not like this. So here in Skyward Palms, this one's not swimmable, but this whole pond right here is. So yeah, we can go and show that off real quick. Yeah. Oh, what? Why is Iris getting a routing failure? Yeah, that did happen a couple of times when I was testing this off camera. Let's see if I just have her get her kayak out. Yeah, looks like this will work. It is silly how water can leak into the boats sometimes. It's not because of this mod. I've seen this even happen in the Maxis worlds that are swimmable. Oh, okay. I guess Iris is not that interested in kayaking. Yeah, she's more interested in celebrating Sim birthday. But yeah, you can swim around pretty much this whole thing, except for just like a few like centimeters. Not really a big deal. So yeah, we can swim in this one, not the other one. I'm not sure why, but yeah, this wasn't even really a neighborhood I was thinking much about in terms of having swimming. So yeah, to even be able to swim here is okay with me. All right, now for my personal favorite world, Brindleton Bay. And as much as I love this place, it always does make me sad at the same time because we can't swim in the ocean, which looks like it's just begging for our Sims to swim in it. But we can't, and it's like, no, why? Alright, I fast forwarded to the next day so that we don't see Brindleton Bay in darkness while I'm trying to show this off. So yeah, especially here, I'm just like, oh man, I really want to swim in this ocean. And now we can. So this is really the one that has me the most excited out of all of them. So yeah, we can paddle here. So we got quite a big area to swim around. These two boats I just moved with the tool mod. So that's not from the mod, but yeah, we could go like all the way out here. That's like really, really far. So, yep, it's definitely a good way to spend Sim Earth Day. Well, if it was still Sim Earth Day, that is. But definitely a good way to cool off when it's hot outside. Like, this would be a good place to even take out the Aquazip, since that's the fastest boat or water vehicle type that we have in the game at the moment. I should mention too that in Brindleton Bay I am using the sunblind lighting mod because I'm not using it in the base game worlds. Oh, there goes a Seagull! But yeah, in Brindleton Bay I do use sunblind because if you go to the download page, there are versions of the worlds that you can download that add the swimmable water but also have sunblinds lighting stuff in there, since you can only use one of those at a time, since both sunblind and this Swimmable Worlds mod modify the .world files. Yeah, look at Zach. He's all the way out there, just living his best life. I think you could go even farther. Whoa. Yeah, he does have the front crawl since he has level 3 fitness skill. Yeah, see, this is again like the camera getting a little wonky since the game's not used to us being able to go out that far. Look, he's like an ant. He's like an ant swimming in water. And yeah, Iris just out here fishing in her kayak. That's a little well, it's not sinking, thankfully, but it does have a lot of water in it. Oh yeah, and there is the other like private beach that's over by this 64 by 64 lot, so you can go like all the way. You can't go there. There's like this 2 deco sieves using like a kite. No, Candy Bear, sorry, I don't want to hang out with you right now. But yeah, you can go like all the way out here, like just so far. So very far. So we can enter the water from around here as well. We just go in. Like, gosh, it's like more interesting to live in Brindleton Bay now since we can actually swim in this ocean. It is kind of funny though, yeah, you can see like the waves and the effects are kind of like, I don't explain it. It's not quite lined up with where the water should be. And I guess it's because normally we're not supposed to be looking at it from that angle. Now the camera's just pushing me like way out here. It's like, ah. But yep, you can do this if you want, and you can hit the tab key if you do want to take like a better picture if they're too far out. Oh, right. I forgot Iris actually doesn't like fishing, so now her fun motives in the gutter. All right, so now we're at Deadgrass Isle, where there's the lighthouse that your Sims can woohoo in, and there's also the museum. So we'll go over here. They have to wade for a little bit before they can get to the actual part that's deep enough to swim in. But yeah, we can do that as well. Unknown caller. Oh no! Hackers on your computer and cell phone stealing your personal information. No. It's a scam call. That's just how it is. Yeah, and also this can happen where they just like try to meditate. I've also seen this happen with what is it called? Like the natural living skill, enchanted by nature, where they try to like sleep on the ground. Oh wait, oh now she's doing it. Okay, yeah, because I remember I tried this a little bit before Enchanted by Nature came out. I think it was, or was it after? I think they were trying to sleep on the ground. Yeah, I think it was maybe a little bit after Enchanted by Nature came out when I first tried this, and they just kept doing it over and over. But okay, that's interesting that it corrects itself now, or maybe I just got lucky. Yeah, we can swim out here. And I actually did take some really fun family photos out here with the kayaks. And then I used the tool mod to position them. Like if I just click on the kayak and then just move it around. Thankfully, it won't actually kick the Sims out of the kayak when you do that. I might even just show that in a minute here. Yes, this is awesome. We can go boating at the island in, I almost said Windenburg, Brindleton Bay. Like, yes, this is such a cool shot. Just kayaking along. Uh-oh, watch out. Jeez, you almost hit him. But yeah, if I just shift click on the kayak and then tool and then toggle active object, and then the kayak will turn green. And see, I can just click around. And Iris is still just like, huh? What's going on? Why am I teleporting everywhere? So I could just like have her over here just a little bit in front of Zach if I want. I mean, I don't have a kayak for him right now, unfortunately. But just like, oh yeah, I'm so smart. Oh, well, actually I should, click on the kayak again so it's not highlighted in green anymore. And then I could take a proper picture of these two together in the water, just enjoying Brindleton Bay. Just this whole part right here. So you can't go out here or like around the lighthouse. Unfortunately, no swimmable area on this side, even though there is a little beach. So yeah, just there, and then there's a little beach over here as well. But again, you can fish. There's already the fishing spot over here, but that's not swimmable either. Now we're in Grimm's Quarry in Evergreen Harbor. So it's really interesting how Nerdy Doll pulled this one off. So both of these pools of water are now swimmable. So we'll send Zach to one and Iris to the other. So this part, the rock wall was just knocked out, and now Sims can go down here. Actually, I'll just show you how they get in and out here. So yeah, it's slightly awkward, but if that doesn't bother you, then yep, you can swim in Grimm's Quarry. Whoop, whoa, there we go, all around, up and down, all around, and there he goes. And then getting into the water here, it just goes down this very steep slope that's now here. Whoa! Yeah, again, not perfect, but it's something if you do want to have a little swim in this neighborhood. It is a little funny, come to think of it, where it's just like, oh, this was the expansion pack that was all about just being more environmentally friendly and all that stuff. It's just like, oh, you'd think there'd be some swimmable water in that expansion pack, right? Wrong! That's not how it actually worked in the end. There you go. All these ducks like, oh my gosh, what? How are you doing this? You shouldn't be swimming here. What in the world? Yeah, we gotta get some of that fun meter back since the fishing just completely drained all of that earlier. Oh, yep. Just paddled right through that duck. Still a good duck. Yippee! Okay, so Poor Promise. Yeah, that's right. I would definitely have not expected any swimmable areas here. It's just like, with The Sims 4, there's always a slope that goes down into the water so Sims can get in. So how did Nerdy Doll pull this off? Well, I'll show you. Let's have Iris just go like, yeah, just like out here. And we can also have Zach join in on this. And we'll follow them as they make their way to the entry point. So we go all the way up here, past all these seagulls. And then now there's an elevator added. Whoop. Yeah, the camera does get a little wonky. There we go. She comes out of there. And then runs along here. And goes down this slope, and there we go. She's in the water. Like, yeah, this was easily the most surprising part of this mod for me so far, from what I've seen. There we go, there's Zach, not too far behind. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have given Zach an aqua zip, but okay, I guess she's still going at a somewhat decent speed. Actually, I guess they're going at almost the same speed. Zach's going faster. Just by a little bit with the front crawl there. Well, actually, I haven't played Adventure Awaits a whole ton yet, so I don't know if they paddle in the kayaks much faster, if their fitness skill is high up or maxed out. There we go, just paddling along. Zach's like, whoa, yeah, I did it! I kept up with the kayak! They're just under the bridge. So yeah, that's how Evergreen Harbor works with swimming. So yeah, I don't think I'll use the swimming as much in this world, but it is pretty cool that Nerdy Doll went to this length to make this possible, because like I thought going to the lengths of adding an elevator and breaking up the the rock walls in order for Sims to get down here, I thought that could be potentially enough to break saves, but apparently not. So you can actually just go like around here all the way out here. So again, lots and lots of space to just swim or boat in. Yeah, all the way, yeah, even like over here, you can go pretty close to all this area. San Sequoia. So by default, you already have a big swimmable lake in Gilbert Gardens, but when we come over here to Hopewell Hills, I'll show you where you go in here. So if you go all the way over to this random spot, which is near this shark here swimming, hello, then you can enter the water that way. I'll have you paddle here. All right, so let's see. It's been a while since I tested this area. Oh yeah, you can even go like all the way over here. And then we can go like around the lighthouse. Oh, there's another shark right there. And we can go like here. So no, we can't go right up to the bridge, but we can go, yeah, to right around here, close to the pier. We can swim over there. And I'll just go down this little slope. Whoop! I forgot that's how it looked when they get it. It's just like that episode of The Simpsons when Principal Skinner is chasing after Bart because Bart's skipping school. And then there's the one part where Bart gets over the river and he's like, haha, yeah, I totally got away now. There's no way he's catching up to me. And he just, like, walks into the river. He's like, dun, 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 dun. And then comes out the other side, still walking. Dun, dun. And it's just like, whoa. Yeah, that was a funny episode. I gotta rewatch that again someday. But, yep, there we go. Paddling in San Sequoia, but not in Gilbert Gardens. Again, Iris being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm able to do this now. And look at, whoa, what is that? It's just like, is that just a rock out there? Oh, yeah. I thought that was like a really big shark. And also, oh yeah, there's another rock. Oh, jeez. Okay, now there's a shark in the foreground. There's a little a tugboat in the distance, too. All right, last but not least, Granite Falls. So this campground area here, this lake is swimmable. And I still remember when Outdoor Retreat first released, I was like, oh my gosh, this lake is just begging to have Sims swim in it. So this one is a little funny. Oh, actually, I didn't see that when I tested this, where Iris is going all the way around this way too. But I didn't realize just how shallow the water is here until I used this mod. So Iris is just entering from this way, so I think she'll be able to swim a lot sooner. Yeah, there we go. But then, if we go over... Oh, wait, he's going over this way too. Hold on. I'm gonna make him go through this way where the fishing spot is. Just so you can see. So, yeah, even here, it's just like walk here instead of swim. So, we can have him just go here. Yep, there he goes. Still running. Like, wow. I did not realize this part here was also shallow. I can see Iris has gotten into her kayak now. Oh, he's swatting the bugs away. Yeah, so you walk here. And then here is where you can start swimming. We'll just do this. So I'll spin the camera over this way. And there we go. All the way out here he had to go in order for it to be deep enough to swim. Like, you'd think Maxis would have been like, okay, yeah, eventually we'll want to add open water swimming, even if it's not right away. But, geez, they didn't really seem to think that far ahead. It's just lucky that out here the water is still deep enough. Yeah, like, it just makes sense. Kayaking in Granite Falls. So we can go, yeah, pretty much all the way out here. I can't go really much in that direction, but yeah, there's a decent amount of swimmable area. It's just that if you enter from where that fishing spot is, your sim will just be running along for a while before it actually gets deep enough. But then from this side, it's not so bad. But that is pretty much it. So highly, highly recommend this mod. Definitely going to be a staple in my game going forward. Just so cool to have all these additional areas that we can swim and boat in. Oh, geez, she's feeling very uncomfortable now. But yeah, and this is just the free ones. There's more that will become free in the future, because I know with one of the paid modules, you can also swim in the lake by the waterfall in the other section of Granite Falls. Oh, I forget what the other ones are, but there's some other ones that are in the other versions as well. Oh, she relieved herself in the water. But with that, I will leave the download links in the video description below, so you can check them out for yourself. Yeah, definitely need some hydration after all that swimming. But yeah, feel free to let me know your thoughts on the Swimmable Worlds mod in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's a nice excuse to actually revisit Granite Falls, which I haven't really played much with in recent years.